H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcast all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. It's Women Rock Wednesday today, my favorite day. But I don't know. Listen, I have to put on this smile because I'm on this show today. But I think Jimmy told y'all something. Now, sometimes do y'all know when I come to this show that every day I don't feel great? Every day that everything ain't right, I'm going through. Then I'm getting emails that I want to share with y'all that I just got to share with y'all because I don't understand them. And it's just, man, boy, it's something else. That's all. Y'all just pray for me. Just pray for me. But shout out, it's Women Rock Wednesday, my favorite day. But oh my God, it's getting me. Let me check the let me talk to my ladies, my starting five ladies. It's Women Rock Wednesday. See, I'm on focus today. I'm telling y'all, I just y'all got to help me through this one today. But a shout out to my starting five. We always shout out to the first five people who start the show. And today, it's going to be only women. So we got Sonia Billingsley. I see her name. Okay, I don't see no other ladies in there. I see Mindy Collins and I see Brandon Nickerson. That's my starting three. That's my favorite three. Don't tell nobody else, but that's my starting three. Let me see if I got anybody else. Hold on. Let me see if I got anybody on this other side over here that sometimes it'll pop up on this other side and I don't see it. And Sonia's name popped up first over here. Let's see. I'm trying to find. Y'all know how I am. I'm gonna wait till my girls get here. Because it's very important that they are here. The ladies, it's their day. But it's just, man, y'all need to share this show. I don't know where this show gonna go today. You remember I got this thing I want to talk to y'all about on Women Rock Wednesday. You know I told y'all I got this thing I want to share with y'all women. Okay. Brandon, I know it, Brandon, you, Mindy, and Sonia, and Karen, that old Miko, my girl. So that's one of my girls. Hey, see y'all don't understand. This is why Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all, listen, y'all hear this, man, and that's why we got to share this show. We got some of the greatest women that's on this show. I said the greatest women in the world. Greatest women in the world. All of y'all do different things, but from what I hear, y'all great at what y'all do. Y'all sharp. And if I know nothing else about a few of you women, I see how your family, your husband, and your kids love you. And if I knew nothing else about you, that there, I know. So shout out to the women. I mean, y'all know I shout out to y'all all the time. I talk about y'all everywhere I go. When I'm out of town, wherever I'm at, I said, boy, that boom boom room, the women on that boom boom room. So we got one more woman. We waiting. Share the show right quick, everybody. Corey, I'm not Corey. On Women Rock Wins, I know y'all like to be. I'm gonna deal with that mess later. Corey, we'll deal with that mess. I'm not putting no Jalen Green in my starting five. I know you're kidding, but we'll deal with that mess. My nephew's in the building. Oh, Dorothy Green. Hey, Dorothy, I couldn't see you, Dorothy, because you was under this veil, Dorothy. Dorothy, you got to say hello. You got to share the show when you come on the show. You got to do something. See, Dorothy. You just sneaked on, Miss Green. But we got you. I got you in there, Miss Green. I got you, baby. I got you. But that's my starting five women. But I had so much. I know we got some high school basketball. We gonna talk about that. Somebody sending me videos. And listen, they send me video. Listen, and I'm gonna let y'all see the video. I wasn't impressed. When you send me a highlight tape, send me some highlights. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed. Yes, y'all know I am. Dad Moody, shout out to you too, man. Wanda Dixon, that's my six lady. My girl is in the building. The Nail Gallery in Memphis, Tennessee. If you're ever in Memphis, Tennessee, and you need your nails done, serious, listen to me. I've been around the world. Ain't nobody do give you a manicure, pedicure like that woman. I'd rather, if I'm in Houston, if I don't go to Memphis, I'd rather clip and trim them myself and wait till I see Wanda. She that good. But women rock on this day. But women, I just want to share something quick with y'all. And then we're gonna get into sports. Cause I got a lot of sports. I got some stuff that broke my heart. Young men in sports and supreme athletes just leaving us. Just leaving. I got some mail I want to talk to y'all about. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. The ULL voted down the shot clock. Yeah, so what? Don't be hurt. It's some more stuff you need to be hurt about, Jeremy. What we need to figure out is how we gonna infiltrate the UIL, Jeremy. Jeremy, I want you to get up off your and quit being hurt, Jeremy, and try to figure out a way that we can infiltrate the UIL and get some of our people that think like you in there. Instead of all this whine, I'm sick of this whining and crying. I'm hurt. The UIL voted down. Let me put it on it. Jeremy, yeah, I'm going to use your example today. I'm hurt. They voted down the shot. So figure out a way. Folks ain't going to give you nothing. Donald Hall. Do like the Tea Party did. I'm talking about them old redneck, them old people who infiltrated the political process and put their people in there. There's some of y'all so crazy y'all can go vote for a damn Donald Trump. I'm a Republican. I'm like, shut up. I didn't mean to go there. Come see. Listen. This Women Rock Wednesday. But women, have you ever heard the expression, you are what you eat? John Madden, I promise y'all need to share this show right now. If you're on YouTube, I want to see the thumbs up button. And my nephew, I got a joke for you. I got a joke for you. Call me later. I got a joke for you. Jeremy, if you've been listening to this show, hey, Kim Jackson, I love that, Jeremy, how you said, man, you're right. We already know it's a good old boy organization, Walter Yates. That's why I explained to him we got to infiltrate it. We got to get our people in there. Okay? All right. But have you ever had the expression, you are what you eat? We got to cover what we feed women. We got to cover and change the way we feed the men in our life. It is contributing to cancer, cholesterol, high blood pressure, and even erectile dysfunction. Our food is medicine to the body. A whole lot of us is getting sick, not because of environment, but because of consumption. I've been studying this stuff over, because, I've been going to the doctor and trying to get all my numbers and all of that right. It's unbelievable. We got to hold up. I'm trying to find something for you. We got to watch what we feed our guys, man. Serious mamas, daddies. I'll never forget, you know, I was listening to somebody, and what you eat is very important. In a recent vintage, this discussion has been resurfaced again. Talking about me, talking about you, talking about everybody. About gun control. The country is being cringing and crying about gun control, right? After the slaughter of the in the school in Texas, up in Uvalde, after the massacre in the church in California, and the butchering of the buffalo in Buffalo in the supermarket. President Biden has been calling out to Congress for some congressional redress. Y'all walk with me. Meanwhile, the black community has been ducking from guns ever since the CIA planted them into public housing during the crack era. As quiet as it kept, concealed weapons have killed more of us than COVID 19. For black men ages 14 to 44, the number one cause of death is homicide. Did you hear what I just said? Between the ages of 15 and 44, the number one cause of death for black men is homicide. Every day, 30 black people are killed from a gun. Every day. And more than 110 experience non-fatal injuries. I'm going to take my time with this. We experience as many as people, we experience as a people 10 times more homicides than Caucasians. We are 3 times more likely to be shot by those who are paid to protect and serve us. We experience 18 times the gun assault injuries of every other ethnicity. Listen to me, Marcus Carroll, instead of comment. I want you to listen. Talking about suicide. We're talking about that right now. Listen. Or you make these comments. And a whopping 68% of our people have been impacted by gun violence, either directly or indirectly. It's astonishing to note that the lead instrument of death for black men is not a Glock. It's not a Smith & Wesson or a AR-15. The leading weapon that is killing black men is a fork. Should I repeat that? It's astonishing to note that the leading instrument of death for black men, all black men, is not a Glock, it's not a Smith & Wesson or AR-15. The leading weapon that's killing our black men is a fork, F-O-R-K. Black men are not dying by drive-bys. They are dying from drive-throughs. There are 17 million black men in this nation. Give a two for 17 million black men live in America, and 44% of us are overweight. 37% of us are obese. Black men lead in diabetes and enlarged prostates. We are literally eating ourselves to death. I told y'all this was going to be a Women Rock Wednesday. You ain't going to never be. Share the show. We are guilty at the third degree of living to eat as opposed to eating to live. I'm going to repeat that. We are guilty in the third degree of living to eat instead of eating to live. Psalms, I think 118:17 says, you shall not die but live to declare the works of the Lord. I got 4 bullets. Mamas, sisters, wives, husbands. Got 4 bullets I want you to dodge from your palate. I'm doing it right now. Me, who exercises. Went to the doctor the other day. She said, Mr. Hatter, if you just lose this many pounds, man, you're going to be. I've been on that scale every day, y'all. Y'all got to hear me on this. I got 4 bullet points for you. Now, y'all got to write these down now. I'll go back and I got them. I got 4 things to never let your father consume, your husband consume, your boyfriend consume. 4 things. I just smacked me upside my head because one of them I was consuming. 4 things that ought to never go down Donald Hall's, Trey Phillips, and Robert Rison's digestive system. Number 1, malt liquor. It is made with cheap ingredients, a high content of cheap ingredients. It causes weight gain, leaves fat deposits, increased heart disease, and liver damage. It is not by accident you only see malt liquor advertised in black communities. But you never see it in the suburbs. I love you, Willie. I got you, baby. Unlike cans of beer that are sold to white men, malt liquor are sold in 40 ounces. Beer is 4% alcohol and malt liquor is close to 20%. It is the intention of this white supremacist society that if they can keep our men drunk and high, they will lose their focus and strength and their equilibrium. I'm not playing with y'all today. That's why I ain't got time to talk about Jalen Green. I'm going to talk about him a little later, that little old girly outfit he had on the other day. I'm going to talk about that too. You might have got my grandfather. You might have gotten my great-grandfather. I refuse to see it in me and my son. That's what I want y'all to say. I refuse to see it in me and my son. You cannot fix it until you face it. My son, he works out every day, always calling me because I had this thing for Crave cupcakes. The red velvet. I ain't going to tell you no lie. He said, Daddy, stop eating them damn things. I said, they ain't so good. He said, Daddy, stop eating them damn things. I'm serious. He talking about I'm serious, like he my dad. Man, y'all listen to me. I love Craig cupcakes, but can't mess with them. Number 2, y'all got the number 1, right? No malt liquor. Number two. Women, I told you need to share this show. Canned foods. In canned foods, within the lining, there's a chemical known as BPA. That chemical kills off sex hormones and leads to a direct erectile dysfunction and a decrease in sexual desire. BPA is the same additive that they use in prison culinary so that the men that are overwhelmingly black will lose their sex drive. As a consequence, your sex drive is connected to your passion. Should I repeat that? Your sex drive is connected to your passion. I told y'all on Monday I had this story for y'all on Women Rock Wednesday. Some of y'all thought I was playing. This is real. It is only on black communities that the gas stations, they sell sex enhancement pills because most black men are not going to see their doctor about erectile dysfunction. They are too ashamed because they're living under the narrative of the over hyper sexual black male image that they don't know how to articulate that something is wrong. I need to send a word to the wives who are listening, not the girlfriends. Talk to the wives. Okay? I got you, Sonya. I told you I had this on Monday. Kim, and I want y'all to go fact check me. Because I did it myself. But I need to say a word to the wives, not the girlfriends now. Because you don't understand what has happened. That now you have taken on a roommate of some sorts. The passion is now gone. Affection is now gone. No exchange of anything that remotely resembles intimacy. And in the back of your mind, you're trying to figure out whether this man has lost interest in you, something wrong with you, whether he is with somebody else, or whether the fire has been extinguished. Thank you, Walter Yates. Before you leave him, change what you feed him. Tap another sister. Before you leave him, change what you feed him. The food that contributes to black male empathy, are fried foods, a heavy diet of red meat, and an overwhelming amount of alcohol. Let's get our men healthy. I want y'all to be around, man. I want to be around. Change what you feed him. Don't leave him. Canned foods, red meat, fried foods, alcohol lowers the testosterone. And without testosterone, you do not have passion in order to perform. I know doctors, they telling me. Went to the doctor. Guess what she asked me? How's the plumbing? Hold up. It's just a pro woman. Who got a woman doctor? Go ask me how's the plumbing. Amen. Y'all. Let me tell you something. The most uncomfortable situation in the world for me. But guess what? It was cool. It was cool. I told her the plumbing cool. Hey, check this out, y'all. I'm not done. I love y'all. That's why I'm giving y'all this. Listen, fellas. I'm here with you, man. We gonna exercise this thing, man. We gonna watch what we eat, man. That's why every black man has got to go through a cycle of fasting. That's what I've been doing. To purge out all the toxins that are in your body. There are at least 15 pounds of waste in every black man's colon. Y'all hear me? That is why brothers have to go get your colon checked. Thank you, son. Most black men don't go to the doctor unless they go to the emergency room. If we change how we eat, wives, if we can change how he eats and then put him on a regimen, fasting, even if it's an intermediate fasting, that you would just fast here, like from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or 11 a.m. the next morning. Their bodies would change and their testosterones will rise. I'm doing it. Boy, I feel fine. Y'all don't know. I'm going to do this for the next 35. Y'all don't understand. This last week, man, I ain't been eating after 7 o'clock. Girl, somebody going to have some problems out of me. And I said, and I'm doing this for 40 days, y'all. Y'all don't have to do it. It's just what they was telling me. Wives. Talking to the wife. 40 days from now, he coming home singing, turn out the lights, light a candle. He gonna be singing, rock with me all night long, mamas. Wives, not your single women. I'm not talking to y'all. Talk to the wives. Yeah, Tamika. She asked me that, Tamika. Thank you, D. White. D. White. I've been doing it for a week, D. White. D. White, I feel like I can conquer the world. I'm hitting the golf ball so long. Y'all just don't know. And it ain't as hard as we think it is. There is so much backed up in our systems, fellas, women. He doesn't know how to function. He doesn't know how to perform and he doesn't know how to operate. Do you know what it does to the psychosis of a black man who doesn't know how to function in his masculinity? It leads to depression. It leads to low self-esteem and the second guessing of their worth and their accountability. I know y'all didn't expect to get this from a sports talk show, but I told y'all we're more than a sports talk show. I told y'all a long time ago. See there? And I'm saying this now to the married women now. I'm not talking to you single girl. Y'all do, I ain't talking to y'all right now. Number 3. Where my boy Walter Yates? Number 3. Keep your... Stop it, Walter Yates. Keep your man away from American cheese. I'm Robert Hatter. Keep your man away from American cheese. The stuff that the brothers put on burgers and scrambled their eggs with, American cheese is appropriately named because it's not real cheese. The Code of Federal Regulations from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration said, as long as it reaches 51% of cheese, it's considered a cheese product. It is a cheese product, not cheese. The American standard for American cheese is not but 51%. So if a man, listen to this here, hear me. If a man is consuming half of what is acceptable, he would become half of what is acceptable. Did y'all get that one? Let me drink on that one. See, I love my people. You cannot give half and expect whole. Wives, American cheese contains a lot of fat, salt, additives, starch. Here it is that lead to the very risk of stroke. I don't ever want to see a piece of American cheese, and I got some in there. Matter of fact, soon as this show go off, I'm throwing it all in the garbage. I ain't eating that mess no more. Black men are 71% more likely to die from a stroke than any other community. The stroke, check this out, damages the brain and interrupts the blood supply, invariably, more often than not, impairing one side of the body, meaning that men will only have half its mobility. Here it is, half of his mobility. Number 4, Walter Yates, white bread. It is not necessarily the dough. It's not necessarily the dough, flour out of dough. That's the problem. It's the bleaching chemical. You have to read past the sentence that says wheat flour. The manufacturers use an ingredient to make the dough fluffier. But after baking it, it turns into carcinogens. You know that word, don't you? Carcinogens is the same chemicals that is known from cigarettes. Carcinogens is one of the leading causes of cancer. Pizza is not worth your prostate. You eat pancakes and biscuits every day. You have to go to and declare war because too many of our families are impacted by cancer. I don't care when you were born. Cancer will not be your sign. I had to share that with y'all today. I'm going to take a quick break, but I share that y'all because I love y'all. I share that with y'all just how I began the show. I said something. I said, you are what you eat. You have to, women, we have to cover what you feed your men in your life. It is contributing to cancer, cholesterol, high blood pressure, and erectile dysfunction. Our food is medicine to the body. A whole lot of us are sick, but not because of environment, but because of consumption. Chop shop. I'll be back in just a minute when I find my commercial.
The Cox Prater Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
And tonight, is tonight Wednesday? Guess what we got tonight? We got the No Excuses Pro-Am tonight. They were not on Monday because they was recognizing Juneteenth. So the Monday date has been moved to the night. The No Excuses Pro and the other on Thursday. They're gonna do Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you got time, make time to get out to the Pro-Am. Jameson, I know you've been out of town. I ain't seen you there. I remember you and your wife and your kids and everybody came there last year. So I want to see you there. Anybody get a chance to come share the show? It's Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all got to realize that was one of the most important messages that I've ever gave on this show. Have we shared the show? have we liked the show? See, we just can't keep getting. And that I told y'all about them toxic relationships long time ago. Told y'all, wait a minute. One of these things that messed up. Hold on. Y'all got me all. Greg, listen to me, Greg. Greg, I had to convict myself before I talked to y'all. Greg. Greg, I told y'all about 2 years ago, I am not going to be a generational thief. I got to write books. I got to leave memoirs. I got to leave stuff of the writings and the notes I've been keeping because I want people in the future to have this information, Greg. Every time I pass by a library, I'm convicted. I pass by one almost every day. I'm convicted because my book is not in there yet. So when I get this information, it ain't just for me and my family. That all I ask you to do is share the show because I want somebody else. Man, I feel good waking up in the morning for the last week because I hadn't been eating late at night. I used to eat late at night all the damn time. But that's all, man. I just, man, this platform, not me, not Jimmy, this platform, man, is so important to this community. I talk to people all over the country. Go ask them. They don't have this in their community. That's talking to y'all. Everybody trying to be a national show so they can talk to everybody. Man, this show can become national, but I want to talk to y'all. But I got a message in the mailbox I want y'all to share. I want to share with y'all. But NBA draft is tomorrow. Y'all put up there who gonna be y'all number one pick. Put it up there. Then I want to talk about Jalen Green's outfit because Corey want to hear about it so bad. Let me put it up. Y'all women, y'all explain this to me. I'm not gonna cover myself up. I'm gonna put their little asses to the side. Explain this to me, mamas. It's Women Rock Win. Victoria, explain this to me. I know y'all talking about he just fashionable. Explain the pink purse to me. Y'all explain this to me. Put up your number, who you think gonna be the number one draft pick. But please, it's Jalen Green. Our number one draft, Mendes number one draft pick from last year, the Rockets. His purse prettier than the girls. They might be fighting over purses. Let me get that mess off my screen. It's not this generation, man. I know some young men don't dress like that, man. I know the majority. That's not this generation. I know some young men ain't dressing like that. I'm not talking about this generation. I'm talking about them guys who doing that. One of them little girls, somebody that told him that was cute. Somebody told him. I know a partner of mine. We made a pact. Man, we ain't never get no earrings in our ear. We went all the way through everything. He go on a cruise with a girl and come back with an earring. 50-something years old with his old ass. Man, the girl wanted me to get an earring. Women, that's why I say how important y'all are. These dudes listen to y'all. All these boys with this old ugly ass, crazy ass hair, they think is good. Some girl done told him they like that. Y'all just don't know. Y'all always talking about, you don't listen to me. Yeah, they do. He don't listen to me, Robert. Yes, they do. I don't know what kind of cheese I'm leaning toward now. I'm just not eating no cheese right now, Troy Callahan. Thanks for asking that. I just said, guess what I done found out? I don't need it, Troy. I don't need it on my eggs. I don't need it on my turkey burger. I like the turkey burger. I like to cook my own turkey burger. I don't like the turkey burgers they be cooking. Cause boy, y'all got to have one of my turkey burgers. Y'all, we got to do better. Trey, no, Trey. Quit giving away. White fashion ain't killing often. No, it's not. They weak ass minds are killing them, Trey. Trey, I don't put on none of that tight ass shit. I can go buy it. Kevin Freitman ain't putting on that mess. Thank you, Sonya. Trey, I ain't seen you with no one of them Chris Walker ass outfits on. They ain't, man, dude. We got the Walter Yates. I definitely ain't putting that mess on. But Troy, I'm glad you asked, Troy. Thank you, Troy, and thank you, Sonya. Mozzarella. I got to look it up though, Sonya. I don't think, and there you go. I don't think that's true, Corey. Emasculation is not. It's not at work. Your ass at work. You control what you do. Emasculation is at work. You texted me that shit. That's why I didn't comment on that mess. Quit talking about this is at work and this. So what you gonna do work? If it is at work, what you gonna do to combat it? What you gonna? This is at work. This is at work. We need to quit being so weak. White supremacy is at work. So what you gonna say? Let's just go up into white supremacy. Social injustice at work. Let's just go on with social injustice. Hell no, you got to fight. Got to fight, man. We got young men. And I wanted to know who your draft pick, who you gonna pick for in the draft tomorrow. Who the number one pick to you? Dwayne Wade and Westbrook ain't started this mess. So, if they did, why in the hell your kid following Dwayne Wade and Westbrook? He should be following you. One thing I'm proud of, one thing my son said, my idol is you. I saw you work this thing. I ain't out of none of them guys up there. No, Tamika. Westbrook and Wade, no. Everybody ain't doing that old crazy ass shit they doing. I done followed both of them career. I remember when both of them dudes wasn't like that. Tamika. They lost their way, and we got to fight. We got to fight. I don't care what men in Paris wear. And them women, and Anson Fowler ain't no telling what the women in Paris is doing to their ass either. I don't care what they wearing in Paris. We got to quit worrying about what everybody else doing. What they wearing in Africa? That's where your black butt came from. Just think about what I'm saying, man. I mean, I'm done. No, when you get wealthy, you don't lose. Robert Smith is one of the wealthy men on the planet. He don't dress like that. No, man, it's not getting wealthy. Those dudes ain't wealthy. They just got some money. The wealthy dudes is the ones that's paying them. Always remember them. These dudes just getting a check. They sign in the back of the check. The other guys are signing in the front of the check. What's up, Janet? Janet Wilson. I'm just trying to get us to understand. So if we own a chop shop is stronger, that means our kids gonna be stronger and hope they be able to influence their other kids. Because somebody, what Jimmy said, somebody's always been influenced by somebody. But Anson, I know they go to Paris to shop. I've been to Paris to shop. Anson Fowler, I didn't buy that crap. Just because you go to Paris and shop don't mean you got to buy a dress, man. They got some nice stuff in Paris. I'm watching the parade yesterday. I didn't mean to go here the other day. Kevin Looney. Would somebody tell him, when you get the shades from Chanel and Paris, when you get the shade, take the damn thing off that says Chanel on the damn lens. Because ain't nobody told him. Ain't nobody told. So people can pay you to Anson Fowler, so people can pay you to wear whatever. Okay. That's why we say old money ain't good money. People ain't finna. People, if you a man, somebody pay you to wear some panties and you go wear them panties, you wear your G-string, then you do it. Then that's you. Talking about Wade and them getting paid. I don't care if they're getting paid for it or not. Listen to me. Take the damn label off the lens of the glasses, young man. He may be what you call fluid. That is what this young. Where else I was going? Man, y'all check this out. Another young man. Baltimore Ravens linebacker Jalen Ferguson dies at 26. Caleb Swanigan yesterday. A couple of months ago, Adrian Payne, 31 years old. Darius Lee from New York went back home and got killed. As we approach the draft tomorrow night, these guys are not far removed from having the joy of hearing their name called by the commissioner during the draft on draft night. About a year ago, Terrence Clark, Kentucky standout, died in a car accident leading up to the draft. They honored him at the draft last year. Ladies and gentlemen, this hit hard with me. All of these young guys now. Just put yourself in my position of what I've been doing for the last 20 years. 30 years, I'm sorry. Go meet a kid, befriend his family, love his family, represent the kid. Few years later, the kid is dead. That has never happened to me, but all the blood, sweat, and tears that him and I put into him being a professional athlete. And life is so fragile, it can be snuffed out like that. This hit hard with me. See, to some of y'all, these just figments on TV. But I know some of these young men been around their families. Maybe the league will have a moment of silence tomorrow night, right before his draft slot, because I think Caleb Swanigan got drafted number 26 in that draft. I know Thad Moody gonna check and see it for me. Maybe before the draft, the commissioner comes out, have a moment of silence for him. But ladies and gentlemen, that is a good punch to me. It's a good punch. It's a good punch. Being in these kids' lives, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just thinking about. I'm sorry. I know this ain't. Yeah, I'm thinking about. Because it could have happened to any one of my guys. Then we got Kyrie Irving, shattered with you. And the Brooklyn Nets have reached an impasse in their negotiations. And from what I hear, it has a lot to do with Kyrie Irving is not thrilled that the Nets want to put some sort of protections in the contract for themselves in terms of games played. Kyrie folks have my people. I want to help y'all with something because sometimes we get to talking about people we don't. Kyrie have played since joining the Nets. Has only played 103 games. Since joining the Nets. 3 games. I think he's been there 3 years, right? 103 games. And has missed 123 games. Played in 123. The Nets say they need to protect themselves, as nutty as that sounds. Shout out to Kenneth Lawton, young man. Got a chance to get drafted tomorrow night. Shout out to the family, Miss Gina. Mr. Lawton, man, let me tell you something, man. Like I said the other day, whatever happens tomorrow, we're going to be all right. It's going to be all right, dog. Going back to Kyrie. Kyrie, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, he can opt out of a contract this year. He got a player option. He's making about $36 million a year. And if he does that, I'm sure the Nets would be open to do an extension. But for how long? Thank you, Lori. Lori said good luck for tomorrow, Ken Loft. See, what we don't understand in this Kyrie situation, and I know y'all, but what these owners will not put up with, Marcus Carroll and Kevin Jones, is whether or not you're going to play tonight. You can do all that other stuff, but if they figure you're not going to play just because you don't want to play, and y'all, let me explain something to y'all. And a key into this thing, because you got to realize, you know, softy, Kevin Durant somewhere just waiting and trying to see what's going on. Instead of coming and say, hey, man, hey, player, Man, you got to sign this deal, man. I came here with you, man. I didn't sign up here for you to now talk about you might opt out and you might want to go to LA with LeBron. You came to me with this Brooklyn deal. I plan on going to the New York Knicks. Let me explain something. I'm going to help y'all out a little bit. A lot of people don't know. I'm going to take you. Can I take you behind the curtain? Take you behind. The key to all of this, and I'm going to explain how they can get this deal done. The key to all of this is explain. It's called unlikely bonuses and likely bonuses and games played. Okay. The term likely and unlikely bonus. Y'all gonna hear that a lot. I'm gonna help y'all out. So when y'all hear it, y'all know what y'all talk about. When y'all go to the barbershop, you know what you're talking about. It's basically when they put language in the contract that obviously increases the pay. Okay? Depending on whether you accomplish the bonus or not. Got me? And how it's represented on the cap sheet, the salary cap sheet. Let me give you a very simple example. Okay. Let's say Thad Moody. I got you, I'm bad. Let's say Thad Moody makes $10 million a year as an NBA player. Okay. But he also has a bonus that if he shoots 40% from three this season, he gets an extra $1 million. Okay? You got me? Now, does his salary show up as $10 million on the books or $11 million on the books? That's the question. This is where we begin to classify a bonus as likely or unlikely. Follow me. If Thad in his prior season had shot 40% from three, then signs this deal, then it's a likely bonus because he's likely to do it again. If he did it last year, he's likely to do it again. If Thad has never done this before, then it becomes an unlikely bonus. You follow me? Y'all gonna be hearing these terms with Kyrie. Let's just say that Thad has never shot 40% in his career before. Okay. His salary is on the book is appeared to be $10 million. Okay. Even as he goes into the season and start shooting 40% for the entire season, it would show up as $10 million until the end of the season. When he gets his bonus, he gets up to $11 million because the $1 million bonus. And then what happens is that the following season, now this salary will appear as $11 million, not 10 no more. Last year it appeared at 10. But this year, his salary appears on the books in the cap as $11 million because he has turned an unlikely bonus into a likely bonus. All it's saying is, he's done that before. We're going to assume that he can do it again. Let's say Thad comes back the next year and shoots 20% from three. Heard Baker? In reality, his cap hit will remain 11 for that entire year, though, up until it's over. At which point, the bonus number will be removed from the books, and his cap hit will represent $10 million again. So a brief recap, just to help you. It's going to appear as just a base salary at first until he achieves the bonus. At that point, the following season. Reason I'm telling y'all this stuff, cause let me tell you something. This what they trying to do with Kyrie Irving. They trying to figure out a way. Look here, man. Look here, man. How they trying to do it? They trying to say to him, look here, man. Check this out. In theory, Kyrie has played 29 games, 54 games, and 20 games in his 3 years with the Nets. 2 years in Boston, 68 and 60. He has never played more than 75 games in a single season, but one time, and that happened in 2014, and the Cavs went to the finals. They lost, they won the next year. What they can do is put in something like Kyrie got to play 60% of his game. Because what? That would appear unlikely. Because his ass hardly did it. Meaning the Nets will operate a whole year under that low number. Now, if he hit it, it don't count against the cap until next year. So those are the things that's going behind the scenes. So when you hear this stuff about cap number, you hear this stuff about this, you hear this stuff, that's what you just want to give y'all a heads up so y'all can know what's going on. You follow me? Ken Lofton, I see y'all. Everybody's congratulating Ken Lofton on his son Laurie. I'm still in awe knowing that Damon is Craig Williams. I got you. What else? What else anybody said? Hey, if you just signed on in the show, Walter Yates, tell all the wives what the 4 things they should avoid giving to their men. Okay? Feeding their men. All right? Make sure you do that. And if you want to learn a little bit more about it, go back to the middle of the show. To the beginning of the show. But where I want to go? I want to show some highlights. And I'm going to show some highlights of the game. Did anybody go to the high school games last night? I figured Jimmy wasn't going to be. Let me see if he's going to be here so I can know how to proceed with the show. You know, let me see right quick. Y'all know I can't multitask, so just hold on a minute. If you've been around a little bit, when you coming on. How was the thing? Did anybody go last night? I ain't got one person that went last night to the, what they call it last night? I don't even know what they call it. What they call it? Maybe if I go to the RCS Sports, they'll tell me what it is. What is it, Archie? What is it called? Franklin Paul, you went? Let me look it up. Franklin Paul went. What do you think, Franklin Paul? Let me see. RCS Sports. What you think? I was there. Tamika, too, even offered. Wow. I like that. Walt Yates. So that's all went? That's on the show today? Y'all talk to me now. Okay, hold up. Let me put my code in. You know, you got to have a code when you're over here on RCS Sport. Let me see. I put the right code in. Yes. Who else went? I just want to know. I checked it out. It was good tune-up. It was a good tune-up. What you mean by good tune-up? Good tune-up. What you mean? Talk to me. Okay, it's called a tune-up. Thank you. Davis High School. I got it here. Let's see. Let me see what happened. He can't. Can you tell the player's name, Walter Yates? Walter Yates, I don't want you to get in trouble now. Is it possible for you to tell the player's name? Is that against the rules? Cashmere didn't look back. Cashmere? I got you, Walter. Okay. Cashmere don't look bad. Didn't look bad. What you mean by that, Franklin Paul? You know, I got some highlights, and I'm gonna read. Somebody, Archie posted. Archie, I got you, man. I'm gonna post. Let me go to the highlights. Let me go to highlights and show you what Archie had for me today. This BTW and Elkins. Let's take a look at it.
For every young
game? Were they keeping score? Who won that game? Were they keeping score? I'm just trying to find out. Hey, man, that little dude, Jacoby for Elkins, I remember him watching him in middle school, at Jimmy's middle school tournament. I remember Jacoby, number 4. Who is number 5 for Booker T. Washington? With the nice jump shot, then the nice pull up. Who is that? Is that what's his name? Is that the Lewis kid? Y'all help me now. Y'all don't know. Oh, BTW1. Thank you, Walter. That Jacoby is something else. Yes, they were keeping score. One of my former players, Cameron Patterson, finished with 35. Wait a minute. What? For Washington? Wait a minute. What number was Cameron Patterson? Herb, what was his number? He had 35. Was the best player in the event on the day. Herb, I know you got a little delay, Herb. He finished with 35 in the world. No, tell me who Cameron Patterson is. What is Cameron Patterson's number? When y'all come tell me a dude had 35, 7 legs look good, number 11 for beat it. Can anybody tell me what Cameron Patterson's number was? Can anybody? Y'all don't remember? Well, I'm going to put it back on the screen again and somebody tell me who he is. Show me him tell me who he is in the highlight. Could you do that? Show me who he is in the highlight. Booker T. Washington's in yellow. Which one is he? Was he number 2? Was he number 5? Right there? Was he number 0? Who was it? How he look? Number 12? Was he number 12? I'm just trying to find out. Who is he? In the yellow. Oh, number 5. Right there. Okay. I like him. You remember I said who was number 5 early in the day? Y'all ain't listening to me. Y'all ain't listening. Cameron Patterson, wait a minute. Oh, he came over from Summer Creek. See, that's helping me. What about the up? But Herb, he's number 5 in blue. Herb, what happened to the up? It's supposed to be Chris McDermott, and it was another guy. Where's that guy? It was a 1-2 punch. What's his name? Lewis? What's the kid? It was Chris and a wing last year. What's the other kid's name? Damn, this one I be needing Jimmy. Y'all slow. Chris McDermott, it was a 1-2 punch last year. Chris McDermott and another kid. What was the other kid name? Not Patterson, because he wasn't there. A dude about 6'6" or 6'7". Lewis. Okay, thank you. Where is Lewis? Thank you. Where is Lewis at now? Is Lewis around? I'm reading it. Kenneth Lewis. Thank you, Kenneth. Oh, he was number 2. Okay, all right. Thank you. So he's still there. All right. Okay. Thank y'all. I mean, my bad. Y'all know I don't know all these kids. So I like that. So let's go. I got another highlight. Y'all can keep talking about that, but I got another highlight from you for Concordia Lutheran and B.O. Davis. Okay? All right, let's watch this.
For every young kid.
Good pass. I'm waiting on some highlights. Okay. I like the photo. Okay. Tell me who's supposed to be the dude. Ooh, that my dude. Who's 44? Who is 44 with lefty? You know I like the lefties. Who is 44? Y'all help me. Y'all see the damn video. Who is 44?
Forever Young Kids.
I ain't showing it again. That was who was 44? Y'all scared to tell me who was 44. All I'm gonna do is I be looking for him. Man, I like that kind of stuff, man. So what else happened out there? Y'all ain't telling me, man. Y'all act like y'all scared to tell me something. But Herb, I'm glad you're here. Who else? I need some more. I need some more basketball. You know, people who been in this basketball community for a long time. Cause I got a letter I'm gonna read, and I need y'all to help me. I need your basketball people. You know the ones y'all got it going. Herb, I got you. But I just need a little help. Need a little help. See, y'all see why guys like me don't get up and go to games. Like Herb, you didn't go to the game. Dude, I ain't. If those are the highlights, the lowlights must have been freaking terrible. Walter Yates, I ain't talking to you right now. I'm talking to Herb Baker. But Walter Yates, you can talk about what I'm talking about right now. I can't discuss in detail. That's why I talk NBA with y'all. I got you. I like that, Walter. We ain't gonna get you messed up. So let me go into this letter that was emailed to me. And I hope they on the line. Because I didn't understand it. I didn't go either. It was too hot. And Herb, let me know the next time, Herb, when you want to go. I'll send an Uber to get you, man. You just got to look like me when you get there, when I get there. But, can I drink some tea? What Mindy? What Sonya? What Thaddeus Moody? I want Ken Gamble. Somebody call Ken Gamble for me. Jimmy, I can't talk about your tournament too much because they ain't saying nothing about it. I don't know what to say about it. I wasn't there. Hey, man. Check this out. Ken Gamble. This person who wrote this letter knows Robert Hatter don't play no games. I'm going to tell you why. He prefaced the letter. Just my opinion. You don't have to agree. The platform provides for expression of opinion. He's somebody that I didn't disagree with several times. Because I just don't know what his ass looking for. Some people, you know, they just talk. You just don't know what they're looking for. All right? Because I think we're very clear on this show. Very clear. But some people, with their brilliant minds, just can't comprehend it. Because they're too brilliant. They're way up here in the air. And I try to put it to them where the goats can get it, where everybody can get it, but some people don't get it. Marissa Smith, you probably going because your son playing tonight. That ain't nothing. You'd have showed me some if you went last night if he wasn't playing. But Freightman, I see you there. King Sticks, I see you there. What's junior projection in the draft? You'll see tomorrow. What Mindy? Mindy. Sonya, when you get a letter, an email that says, just my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, the platform provides for expressing your opinions. Yes, it does. It does. Somebody start out the letter like that, Mindy, well, Sonya, I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all got to walk me through this one. Herb, listen to me. I prefaced this conversation. I said, I need your help, Herb. Kevin Freitman, I need your help. I need everybody's help. Walter Yates, I need your help. Marissa, what minute over there working. Minute, hold on a minute. I need you for a few minutes. Dad Moody is somebody, and he might have some good things in this letter, but it was so long, I ain't read all of it. But I ain't saying the letter, listen, this is opinion. But I want y'all to back up these opinions. But see, I need him to back up opinions with facts. Y'all, what I always say, what's my favorite word? I'm an opinion-based man, but I back up my opinions with facts. This man, hell no, this is not an opinion show, sir. It's a fact show. You can have your opinions, but you need to back them up with facts, sir. Mindy, I just need the Herb there. What shirt you want to borrow, Mindy? Whose shirt you trying to borrow, Marissa? D. White, I love that D. White. D. White said, Mr. Hatter, remember Cinco de Mayo. I am. D. White, I ain't been bad. But I asked you a question. I got a question for D. White then. D. White, since you holding me to my May 5th pledge, D. White, if somebody email you this, D. White, and the preface of it, the heading. So that's what I saw first, and I started not to open the letter. Just my opinion. You don't have to agree. The platform provides for expression of opinion. Y'all come tell me what our platform does. Eric Boone. Oh, that's a smart guy, right? I need you, Eric Boone. Stay there. Robin Young, I hope you're there. Trey Phillips, I need you. I need y'all. All right, I'm going to start. No, but what? Eric Boone, if somebody start out a letter like that, what y'all see, y'all be pissing me off. If it was me saying something, y'all would be talking crazy, right? I'm just trying, y'all got to help me through this letter. If somebody had a did you like that, Eric Boone, how would you, now somebody text me. Jimmy gonna be too late. It's 5 minutes, he gonna be too late. He talking about 5 minutes. So help me, y'all. Crystal, I'm not reading nothing. I got to preface the thing, Crystal, if somebody wrote you an email and said, just my opinion, you don't have to agree. The platform provides for expressions of opinions. First of all, he gonna tell me what my platform provides. Oh, the referee shirt. Okay, shut up. Mindy. Okay, now I'm a girl. I see her now. I got Mindy. Mindy. See, Mindy, no. I know what Mindy would have did. Mindy around here, she over there all out nice. She probably wouldn't have read it. So here it is. I ain't gonna go in, y'all. No. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. I listen to the information your show provides daily as I attempt to help my son with his senior, year. But I have a few questions and concern from Tuesday's episode. I got to get my water close by. Questions, concerns from Tuesday's episode. And I would love to be on the line when each point is talked about to share my side so it won't be one-sided. I'm finna share your side. I'm about to share your side. See, when people say stuff like this, you already know it's some shit involved. Excuse me, everybody, it's some stuff involved. Watch this. First, my son is ranked, I ain't gonna tell you the rank, because I ain't gonna, by RCS Sports for the class of, I ain't gonna even tell you the class. Okay? No offers. He works hard. He was 6 feet as a freshman, and now he's 6'4". Stronger bodies. Worked on all phases of his game. I'm going to read. I ain't going to say nothing. Check this out. Check this out. Mr. Hicks, Jeffrey Day, Doug Jones, Marcus Sloan, all saw him play. That's why he's ranked, right? Y'all listen, quit texting. Marissa, y'all quit listening, texting and listen. Mindy, you know I'm not going to call no black man out. You can go on with that one. Y'all can go. It ain't my, Mindy, I ain't never did it. That's Jimmy's job. That ain't my job. Can't do it. Can't do it. Hold on. Right? That's what he told me. Ball so hard rankings. OTR rankings. RCS rankings. I guess his kid's been in all that. Check this out. He has put up huge numbers against D1 competition and helped beat some of the best teams in Houston area. TABC says he can play. UIL says he can play. The Guy V. Lewis board said he can play. Stop it, Crystal. See, y'all can't be like that. I'm trying to help the man. Hey, Kevin Freeman. Kevin Freeman, one more comment like that, I'm going to call your wife. One more comment like that, I'm calling your wife. All right. It's a family show. Angel, gotta need a bathroom break soon. I'm sorry, Angel. Angel, I need you, Angel. I need you. Stay there, Angel. Stay there, Angel. I need you too, Angel. I'm seeing all my guys coming. I'm thank y'all. Y'all share the show. I need some more guys to come. Because y'all need to hear this. Okay. He said, I do say he is MVP of his district. Some say it's a weak district, but not all of your top-ranked kids. And let me put my damn glasses on because I'm tired of reading this little bit of shit. Hold on. All right. Okay. Where did I? But not all of your top-ranked kids in this year are first team all district, are all region, are all state kids. No disrespect to the kids in the year before. Y'all noticing I'm not giving them years for y'all nose ass can find out. According to the UIL and TABC, Lowe is not an all-state kid. Tugler is not. Hadnot is not. Dawes is not. Not all their competition in their respective district is tough. Wow. Call them names out. All region is for the best 40 kids in that region, in that classification. Hey. Yeah, I'm drinking alkaline water. Yes, sir. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, this stuff getting good. Hold up. I need my glasses back. Hold up. No, I ain't. I don't need my glasses for this. He said all state. Okay. Then he said all state is for the best 20 kids in that region, in that classification. Now, all that was number one. Number two, the majority of high school coaches and grassroots coaches don't know how to work with kids. Heard Baker. They worry about winning district or a big tournament, but not developing kids. I love Tamika Withers said, I'm tired of listening to this letter. What's the point? That's exactly what I said, but I got to share this with you, Tamika. You got to understand this. People are thinking like this. Tamika, we got to stay. Our thoughts got to be higher than their thoughts. Check this out. He said I wasn't going to, he already said I wasn't going to agree with him. It's just his opinion. He already said that. So let me help you. Okay. So he talked about the kids. I talked about the coaches. Number three, that's why a lot of kids transfer, are reclassified because of their present state. They are not ready. Chris Johnson, Elkins, leaving. Jacob Cole, Bel Air, leaving. Cam Woodbury, Shadow Creek, leaving. Reclassifying Jones from Straight Jessup. Number four, you need to stop leaving. Ooh, Frank. See, I wish I can't read it. I got to go back and look at y'all. I'm almost through. Where I'm at. My number four. My son's high school coach has no college connections that could help my son or any other college prospects that attend the school. AAU coaches cannot go into a game and just expecting the kid to beat that kid he is going against. Okay. No strategy, game plan, or adjustments. But of course, the parents don't know this when the kid goes there and play for them or enroll there as a ninth grader, but learns it by the time the kid get to 12th grade, and it's too late. Number five, the portal is making it hard on high schoolers because colleges are looking for more experienced Battle Texas guys. No kids want to ride the D2, D3, JUCO, NIA yellow bus if they feel they are D1 player. It ain't up to the kid to feel he a D1 player. The coach had to. I'm going to leave that alone. And when the D1 coaches used to send the coach the charter bus for them. This is a guy who been listening to the show, but he ain't been hearing what the freak we've been saying on this show. He been listening, but he ain't been hearing. Hold on, got another. The top one, the top 1 to 20 players don't have a hard time. It's the players 21 through 40 that are. Let's help as many kids as possible get into college. Not just my kid. With the portal viewer, and fewer high schoolers are getting a chance. I told y'all. This shit got on my nerve. 7. He knew I wasn't going to like this, but he wrote it anyway. Because he don't have no facts in here. Connections play a part. Shoot teams compared to independent teams. Exposure. Tournaments are all being streamed for viewing. You heard that on the show. There are something like 353 Division I teams, and 350 of them lose their last game. NCAA champ, NIT champ, CIB, CBAT champ, whatever. Someone said on a talk show that kids on the East Coast are bigger, stronger, and faster physically, and older age-wise, and mentally. Mindy Collins. This is why somebody told me, Robert Hatter, you wasting your damn time trying to help these people on this show. I didn't listen to him. Mindy. Franklin Paul. I listened to the information on your show. Notice he said he listened. He don't hear. He said he listened to it daily. Then he said he want to be on the line. Dude, I can't put you on no freaking line talking about this stuff. Jeremy, I'm really at a loss for words. I'm really pissed off. All this work, Jimmy, Chris Walker, Robert Hatter, is done. And somebody been watching this show daily. And this what he comes away and write. Where are my educators out there? So you've been teaching your ass off all year. And some people just can't get right. These are the kind of parents we got out here, y'all. They can't understand it. They done listen to everybody. I think they know it all from the 9th to the 12th grade. But the 12th grade is the bewitching hour. You done listen to all of these guys. All of these guys done saw you. I got to read that again. Mr. Hicks. Notice, I ain't seen him. Mr. Hicks, Jeffrey Day, Doug Jones, Marcus Sloan. All of them have seen him play. I love Tamika. She said, I'm pissed. How you think the boom boom will feel? That's what I want y'all to feel it. That State of the Union speech was not addressed. Thank you. I'm going back and looking at some of y'all tweets. I'm just going back when I'm getting quiet. Was the kid transcript attached to the email? Guy sounds wounded. Yes, he's wounded. That's why I ain't gonna be too hard on. But sometimes they're wounded people because I've talked to this man on the phone before. That's why I'm mad. I spend out listen, ladies and gentlemen. When people call this phone and talk to me, it costs their ass because they call and ask me for advice. It's people pay for information. But I sit here and listen to you for nothing. Happy birthday, Gemma Johnson. She turned 14 today, my favorite girl in the world. My Women Rock Wednesday every Wednesday. I hope she hear that. Yeah, y'all hearing me? Angel. When keeping it real goes wrong, I sensed when I talked to him that he wasn't getting it. Jimmy, I got you in there.
What you talking about? What you got?
That letter that was in my mailbox, the mailbox this morning.
In our mailbox or your mailbox?
Ours.
Really? I ain't saw it.
I'm going to give you an overview because the shit is a novel. It's a novel. I'm just going to give you an overview.
Okay. I ain't not even reading it right now.
No. I don't want you to go read it. I don't want you, because you go get hot in catfish grease. So you really? You just sit over there and be cool. You just sit over there and be cool. That be said. Jimmy, the letter was in the mailbox, sitting nice and pretty. Because Archie had sent me something. I done showed the videos of the event. I done showed that. We done talked about that already. Okay. But this letter, Jimmy, Robert Haller it didn't set right because I've talked to this parent on the phone. Jimmy, you know everybody can't get me on the phone. You got to be... So, Jimmy, the letter start off.
Okay.
Just my opinion. You don't have to agree. The platform provides for expressions of opinions. First of all, Jimmy, I always how the hell you know? This ain't your platform, sir. Him, me, Chris Walker. And we have opinions, but we base them on facts. But you started the letter off, Jimmy, you know, I couldn't believe. I prayed after I heard, because I said, this Negro finna make me go off. And then D. White, I love D. White. She said, Hatter, remember May the 5th. You remember, Jimmy, May the 5th, I made a declaration. And I wasn't going to go.
You made a Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, sir. When I found out that the Mexican was running them guys out of there, Cinco de Mayo was associated with Juneteenth. I said, I see why y'all drank with them Mexicans on. I understand now. I didn't know until I looked at my history, which this guy. And Jimmy, this what got me. Because you mentioned it yesterday in another vein. He said, I listen to the information your show provides daily.
Oh, another daily, huh?
Another daily. And Jimmy, hold up. My son ain't got, what he said, my son ain't got no damn scholarship yet. And Mr. Hicks, Jeffrey Day, Doug Jones, and Marcus Long all have seen him play. And that's why he ranked, right? That's what he told me. That's why he ranked, right? Because they done seen it. Call y'all's names out.
Okay.
My son was ranked. I didn't get a name. I ain't want nobody to look. You know these. You know we got some. My son is ranked blank. RCS Sports in the class of blank. I ain't gonna do that either. With no offers. That ain't Jimmy and them folk. Jimmy. It was more Jimmy, but Jimmy, let me give you some more. No, because you got to get the overview. Then he said, hold on. You gonna like this one, Jimmy. Then he named her number one. He has put in up huge numbers against D1 competition and helped beat some of the best teams in the Houston area. The TABC said he can play. UIL said he can play. Gabby Lewis boys say he can play. I do say he is the MVP of the district. Some say the district is weak. But not all of your top-ranked kids in that class are first team all district, are all region, are all state. No disrespect to the kids. In 2000, I ain't gonna tell you, according to TABC, UNL. Then he mentioned Lowe is not all state kid. Tugler is not. Hatnot is not. Dawes is not. Not all their competition in their respective districts getting tough. He got the naming other people. Jimmy, he went on and on. He said that's why the coaches can't coach. That's why the kids getting the hell out of Dodge. So Jimmy, the floor is yours. I'm too tired to give you any damn thing up.
Man, just another parent, man. Just trying to, you gotta realize at some point, man, a lot of parents, they didn't put a lot of money, a lot of resources into this stuff, and they bought into a lot of the bullshit that goes on in grassroots recruiting and development of their kids. So you've been sold, you've trusted people, you've believed in a certain sector of how this thing, or how somebody led you to believe it goes. And at some point in time, everybody reaches the end. Well, not everybody, but some people reach the end of their rope. And this sounds like a situation where a parent has reached the end of his rope because he really trusted and believed in the Wizard of Oz on this thing. And so you might have thought some people was the Wiz. And you come to find out it was no more than Richard Pryor behind the curtain. And I feel for those, but one of the things, if you listen to the Chop Shop on this platform, as the letter alluded to, then you would have known that what we tried to do on this is the Chop Shop. This is not RCS Sports. It's the Chop Shop. So the Chop Shop, I put on a different cap and try to help verbally you guys understand a lot of the rigors of what takes place and how to help you navigate through this stuff.
Jimmy, you made me want to drink some, Jimmy. I'm glad you can.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? And people understand something. The all-state process, and let's get to that right now. It's so. Here's what I encourage everybody to do: go and do your homework and find out how is an all-state team in the state of Texas. I'm presuming UIL. How is selected? First of all, the all region team is selected first. And some regions, there are coaches that have like a subcommittee, and they will go and they will they reach out to the rest of the member coaches. They'll cast their votes in certain form and to determine their all regions. Well, you normally got to make all region before you make all state. Then once those guys are from that pool, another meeting is held to make all state. How many of those people in that room do you really believe? Once you find out who the members are, do your homework. How many of the people in that room do you really believe that picked the all state actually saw your kids play more than 3 times in the calendar year? I ain't say 3 times in the district. I ain't say 3 times in the high school season. How many times you really think they've seen them play the whole entire year? So you give credit to whatever favors your kid. I say this again. People will give credit, the most credit, to what is favoring their kid at that time. For example, if Robert Haller got your kid ranked number 1 and I have your kid ranked number 99, know what you're going to tell the masses out there? You're going to love Robert Haller's ranking, and you're going to say my rankings ain't worth shit. That's just the reality of this stuff.
Jimmy, he called all of y'all name out. All y'all done seen him play. How in the hell my kid? But Jimmy, have you ever thought all y'all done seen him play? But the college coaches just don't. He plays. Come on.
I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, guys, and Angel, you just hit it on the nose. That's why I ask people to do their homework. A lot of people have no earthly idea. I keep explaining the politics behind these all anything teams.
Okay, gotcha.
That's I'm quoting Angel Verdale, and former sports beat writer for the Houston Chronicle, for the Fort Worth Star Telegram, for the newspaper in Killeen, and guys, and he works in the media department in Cypress ISD right now. Guys, you see, we all, and I just had this conversation with a parent this morning, a similar conversation about politics in this stuff. People warn you, they tell you about politics, and you don't have to go and play through the politics. You don't have to. But you still choose to go through the rigors and saying, and there will be people along the way to make you think, well, that ain't gonna happen to us. Don't worry about that politics stuff. I got a way around this because I got so-and-so in my cell phone. Look here, I can get it. We ain't got to go through that. And you don't. But if you go around and circumvent it, which ain't nothing wrong with that, and you catch a flat tire, that's on your ass. And that's what happens in this stuff. So many people just go, I'm gonna divert off the road. I'm gonna go, I got my own route. We got a SUV in this to navigate through this stuff. We don't have to go through this stuff. Okay, cool. But when you get a flat, when that check engine light come on, don't blame Mr. Charlie for your situation. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying with this stuff. And far too many people, they go, and where's the manual at? For people to say, so if there's no manual, Hatter, there's no code, there's no book to go through and go and navigate official rule book of recruiting that's deemed the Bible of it, then where do you pick up your knowledge and your intel from? It's as you go along, or you go and do your homework and research. And you try your best to, and you pray on it and hope that this stuff won't happen to you. But politics happen. And guess what? It is what it is. So that's why I always give that it goes back to as I close this topic, it goes back to what I always hammer home with you guys. It's the best advice I can give you. Just try your best to be on the right side of politics. It's a gamble. Any side can win on any given day on politics, but just try to be on the right side. When you make choices, there are consequences sometimes. Come on, man. Fed up parents, man. And so y'all crazy in the boomer room. I'm looking at Brandon Nicholson say Mr. Charlie is just a man. y'all sick.
I was gonna say it, Brandon. I just ain't got the energy. I'm just letting Brendan. Jimmy,
I
I mean, we can go, Jimmy. We can leave that alone because I
Yeah,
just spent too much
let's
time.
more. And speaking of politics, moving on to another topic.
Okay.
The USA basketball 17 and under team they made their final cuts this morning.
Okay.
And the only Texas player that made the team was Ron Holland. Wesley Yates III did not make the team. And Wesley, from what I understand, I get a chance to talk to a lot of people this weekend and on it. And then, of course, when I get to Top 100 camp in Orlando next week, and about a lot of people that were present. But according to the family, they say he played well. And remember now, I say it all the time. Sometimes playing well or playing good ain't good enough. And then sometimes we've seen it. We've seen Wesley just play well, play very good, and still not make the top 30 at Pangos a couple weeks ago. So once again, a situation where a parent could be reaching the end of their rope because they trust in the system. And I'm not saying I wasn't there, so I don't want to go too far off the diving board on this one until I get some clarification, because I do know that you could be away from stuff, Hatter, and you can ask, hey man, how doing? And they'll say, hey man, look, Johnny was doing good, man. Your kid was killing. But then later on, reality sets in, and found that person was just telling you what you want to hear, right? And I'm reading what Angel said. I put it back up there. I missed it. I had
It was real good. I like that.
He said, here's an example. We took a kid off an all-area team once because he couldn't make it to our photo shoot. Let's say he was number 5 and number 6. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely on that one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize that. And number 6 have no idea that the only reason he made the photo shoot because number 5 ass didn't have a ride. People have no idea on this stuff. I put some white kids on the front cover of my magazine because he was a white kid. I said that. That's politics, ain't it? You know what I said? Because they could sell me more copies in the white community. That's politics. I put some people on the ranking. They're gonna get a little extra favor because their kids speak every day, or every time they see me. They don't get you on the front cover. It's gonna get you favor though. Favor ain't fair. Ain't what you said that? Favor ain't fair.
Sure ain't.
So why do y'all try to make favor fair all the time? But the thing is, when speaking on Wesley Yates III, I guess the frustration came when the word leaked out, well, not leaked out, when it became prevalent that one of the top players in the country made the cut and wasn't even present at the tryouts. That was unheard of. I say this again. You had a tryout and DeJuan Wagner
His school was still in session though, Jim.
Yes. However, still.
So he is that good then. They must want him.
Okay, exactly. But he made the cut. So why not just do it from the beginning and let it be known he's the free space in bingo?
Yeah.
Don't let it be known this guy's automatically in.
They said that about one of the guys on there. He was automatically in. Because I heard it. Ron Holland, they said he was already in.
Yeah.
But I heard that.
So here's the thing. So why did Ron Holland have to come? That could have been a spot for another kid to get the experience. That's what I'm saying. If you already got it, you know who you have. And guess what? I talked to BJ, and when I see USA basketball folk down there, I'm just gonna ask them to BJ. I got a question. You open up Pandora's box now because you let it be known that a kid did not have to be present and don't get it twisted, guys. A lot of these kids, such as DeJuan Wagner, has flown on multiple airplanes per month. That stuff ain't fun for everybody. It's fun for newcomers. Those young kids are like in celebrity status, riding airplanes, going through the airport, doing all this. That stuff ain't cool, ain't fun for all them. They feel like just chilling, staying at home. So you had to go, and especially if you've been to the Colorado Springs before, you ain't really thrilled about going to Colorado Springs. You going to the campus of USA Basketball. I've been there before, a couple of times. So, but shout out to Ron Holland. He made the team, and what that means, don't get to see him. He won't be at Top 100 camp because this team proceeds on to Spain. That's where they be going. Nice trip there, man. Go to Spain. And we're playing the FIBA World Cup. So I wanted to get that news out, man. Shout out, but at the same time, man, Wesley Yates III. Now we
Jimmy, they said they took a 15-year-old. Which one of these kids 15 years
old? I haven't looked over the whole.
Somebody sent me a text. They sent a 15-year-old. Who is the 15-year-old? Whoever sent me that text, send it to me. Who is the 15-year-old that they took?
I know Dennis. I see Dennis Evans made it. That's the big 7-footer. Cooper Flag.
No,
Cooper Flag probably.
No. K-O-P. K-O-A-P-E-A-T.
Okay.
15.
I haven't seen him. But Cooper Flag is the young white kid. I figure he's a young kid as well. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, guess what, guys? I mean, a lot of these times, man, they have their picks already. And I've said it like the McDonald's game. So if the McDonald's game can mess mainly every voter knows 20 of their 24 by the time November the 1st come around, then why the hell can't USA Basketball know 10 of their 12?
But Jimmy, you're right. The young Flag is 15 too. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They took Flag over McNeely, whoever McNeely is.
Yeah. But McNeely didn't even make the first cut.
Okay.
That's McNeely's the kid from Dallas that's transferring.
KJ Lewis, everybody talking about. What the hell is he?
He's solid. He's from El Paso.
Is he on this list?
No. He'll be a top 100 camp.
Well, why everybody talking about it? What did he do?
He committed. He's transferred. Finally made it official. I guess one of the worst kept secrets in the state of Texas. He's going to Duncanville.
Oh, okay.
So now, people if Duncanville won state or claim, of course, the one COVID year, 4 straight years in a row, and this would be a fifth year where they become the favorite, the instant favorite. Think about it, you got Cam Barnes coming back, he's 6'10". You have Ashton Hardaway possibly coming back, he's 6'8" ish. Then you have KJ Lewis now, so he goes and fits that Anthony Black role. He fits into that mold of that leadership with a stronger body, and so you think about all of.
So he just can move and he gonna be able to play. So they ain't gonna have no problem.
So that makes it news because.
No, guess what I found out? His mom took a job. Her mom works at Duncanville. Somebody told me.
So once again, a way around the rule, and innovation is the key. So guess what? If you're and it's life, what are you gonna do about it? Be mad as hell. So now Duncanville becomes the villain, and the role that they've successfully navigated through for the last 4 years. They're the villain, and so now the entire state will be looking. Rooting again, I say the entire state. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Once you get to state, if they'll be looking for them to get dethroned at any cost. So now, guess what? And if that doesn't add insult to injury, Duncanville High School is the main host of the TABC event this weekend, where college coaches from across the country will be convening into Dallas, DFW, and teams from all over the state, approximately 280 some odd teams, will be participating in this
How do they,
weekend.
Jimmy? Do they compete on levels on 2A, 3A? Or they just compete against each other?
You just throw them all in the pot, and you just kind of, they schedule them kind of compatible opponents based on matchups, based on top ranked players versus top ranked players.
Oh, so they ain't gonna send them to the wolves, huh?
No, because you're wasting somebody's time if you do that.
Okay.
Then why, you know what I'm saying? Because college coaches like to, if they're evaluating, then if you're doing the schedule, you want to give a team or a player another Division I prospect in compatible range the opportunity to go and sharpen his metal against, and vice versa. And that's the thing. And
Odyssey can't stand that.
yeah, Odyssey go. Yeah, it's not cheating if they're on the top of paperwork. I'm down with David Peavy and his staff, man.
So, man, tell me what we got tonight. Give me an overcap so we get out of here. What we got tonight?
The schedule, of course, you guys talked about the high school tune-up, and of course, it's an RCS Sports event. This is a solo event from RCS Sports. We do a lot of more collaborations throughout the year. Of course, with Rick Nelson and the JRB, and recently with Eric Love with the TNBA. But this particular event is something that I thought of about a month and a half, a couple of months ago, as a good way to, once again, every event that I put together, every single one of them, it was nothing like it that served its purpose existing when I put it on. Everything from the Spring Icebreaker to Rucker on Wood to the Super 16 extravaganza to the season opener to the hoops giving class. It was nothing in the area that occupied space on that particular date. So this thing right here has taken legs, and tonight we will resume action. In a few hours, 4:10 p.m. Central Time. The action will resume. We have about 6 games on 2 different adjacent courts at Benjamin Davis High School in Aldine ISD is going to take place this evening. And we invite you to come on out. The atmosphere, everything's run smooth. We have a Aldine ISD police officer. We have air conditioning blowing. We have plenty of parking. It's convenient to get in, convenient to get out. The games are where you're not stuck in the gym all day. We have active members from the Houston Area Basketball Coaches Association, HAPCA, admitted totally free. If you have photo ID and it matches your name on the list. I mean, and the games last night, of course, was awesome. Everything ran on time. And that's one of my pet peeves in doing the RCS Sports event. It's running on time, right? And so we want to welcome and invite you guys to come on out. Admission is only $10 at the door. It's $10 at the door, but you get an all-day pass. You get to see 12 games. And a lot of teams, of course, the schedule, once again, go to rcssports.com. And shout out to Doug Jones. He's in the building. He was working, man, grinding, watching those young boys. You know, guys, me personally, if you haven't been paying attention, most of my attention, me personally, this spring has been directed towards middle school players. In case y'all ain't paid attention to that. Most of my attention has been going toward identifying the top talent in the middle school ages up into the 9th grade. That don't mean I haven't been watching others, yes, but most of my time has been going toward that, because those people, I'm not going to let that age group grow into high school and become tainted. And next thing you know, they think it is normal when people sending them text messages, encrypted messages, to come and give them $500 for a tweet. So my job, I'm gonna let them know that no, you don't got to do that. You don't have to believe in that. This is the reality is this. Now, if you go do it, it's on you. Once again, consequences. I got a text message on that the other day too. By the way, that is the round of it's that time of year when parents are receiving emails and they erase by themselves. They remember I told y'all that's how them Peter Picks was going on a long time. They sent and they were erasing.
Hey, I'm
Y'all-
sitting there.
y'all-
Hey, who Goose is Goose Creek Memorial got anybody good on their team?
They beat Bel Air yesterday, and they're gonna play first game today at 4:10 p.m. against Aldine Davis High School.
They beat Bel Air.
Yeah, they beat Bel Air yesterday. Upset, beat them by 2.
I thought Bel Air beat Elkins.
Bel Air played twice, so Bel Air everybody only get 2 games.
Oh yeah, about 1. Okay, about 2. Okay. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course we have the line scores on the website too, guys. You can go and check out the double-digit scores from every single game. This is what you get. Remember, this ain't your normal high school showcase. When one of the things when I'm making sure there's going to be something extra at an RCS sports event. You're gonna get something extra. And so you come on out, guys, and check out the action. But it's time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing. Got to get over to the gym and get everything opened up. And it's gonna be a good fun day. Guess what? Marissa's son gonna be in action tonight, Hal.
What school he play for?
Barbers Hill. They play Ridgepoint.
Is little TJ playing?
And I heard that TJ Ford Jr. is not expected to play. So as a result, Ridgepoint was playing Barbers Hill. Then they're going to sit one game and play Seven Lakes. Hey, that's Seven Lakes at AJ Bates. Oh, Heather, I saw that incoming freshman. They talking about that 8th grade kid. I watched him last night.
On 7 Lakes?
I watched him.
I'm trying to see, Jim. Where the hell is they staying out there at 7 Lakes, Jim? Jimmy, I've been to 7 Lakes. Where them people staying out there, man?
Oh, man, you come on.
I've seen them houses out there. I'm just trying to see. Whoa, my goodness.
Heather, remember his name. Nas Prince.
I got his name. Hey, I got it.
You wrote it down. You had it earlier today?
No, yesterday.
Nas Prince. Boy, I'm loving the class. You know what? Hell with that. I'm in love with the class of 2026 in Greater Houston. I'm in love with it.
So Prince played at 9. 9 o'clock. I won't make it.
Out.
I won't make
He led them in scoring. They lost.
Oh, it's Nas Price. Is it Price or Prince?
I thought it was Prince. Is it
I
Price?
wrote down Price. Bates Senior said Price.
Okay. I mean, 7 Lakes, 7. I go check the roster.
Okay.
But y'all let me know, is it Price or Prince?
Well, Mr.
See,
Bates
I see
Senior,
different
I
things
would
on that.
believe him. I don't believe Don Hall. Don Hall talking about Prince can go. He just listening to you. I need somebody who give me the right name because I want to be knowing that. I wrote down Price yesterday. When you told me yesterday, it was Price. So anybody know the man's name? Wait a minute, he playing what time? Oh, I ain't gonna make it back that time. I got you. Wow.
Hold on. Time out before we go. Mindy, I love you, Mindy. I just cut the screen
Man,
on
nobody won't sit up about no Astros.
No, the Mets is from New York. Anything that's New York gonna get the business from the Astros this year. New York, the newspapers cover both of them. And Big Alvarez then went yard on them. We kicked their butt yesterday.
I thought you said Alvarez was hurt.
Remember, I say he went out with a hammy or with a leg on Saturday. They didn't play him on Sunday. That don't mean he's not gonna play. I just said they rested him. They rested him for these dudes right here. It's a long swing. This dude didn't knock down. He done went yard twice.
Hey, man, the show ain't lying. I saw it. I ain't said nothing about it. I was finna let the show end. I wasn't about to talk about that mess.
Oh,
Hey,
like I said, I'm in love with the class of 2026. Is it Prince or Price? Did they get it right? Which the
man,
kid,
they
young
don't
man?
know nothing. None of they don't. I go with Mr. Bates. But
Hey, Donna Hall say Price, Prince. Well, your mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Whatever it is, that young fella,
damn,
you know what he is? Know what he is?
what is it?
I don't like to compare him to pros, but the high
Right.
school version
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
He's a Tremont Mark with a splash of De'Aaron Fox right now
What?
in the ninth grade.
Doug
in the
said
ninth-
Price. Doug said Price. I know.
Okay.
Doug probably know. Doug said
So
Price.
Nas Price. Nas Price
Damn,
is a man.
man.
He's at Seven Lakes High School. How he got size. He long, and the kids
Hey,
feed.
Jim.
They feed into him.
I'm gonna tell who is the dude with hitting all the points for Bunty Washington. Somebody where he come from?
Hey, I got the article I sent out to the college coaches today, and I, Doug Jones pinned it in the VIP news. I took it and put it in the email, and I added a head. I always add a heading to the article. You know what I said?
What? I hope you didn't say what that man sent me.
No.
Okay.
The article from the VIP news that Doug Jones wrote.
Right.
And I put that with the line scores, put it all in the email, and I gave it a heading. And I says, Booker T. Washington adds a cam into their high-powered motor. They just put a cam in there. Hey, this was the best I've seen this young man play. He was comfortable.
Well, Jimmy, maybe it was a one-time shot.
He played 2 games against 2 teams.
And he balled in both games.
And he balled in both games. He scored 35 with a running clock.
Somebody
score
said 38, so it's 35. Okay.
It's 35 according to the box score, the line scores that Doug Jones put up.
Okay.
35, and then I think 28 in the other one.
Jimmy, I'm gonna tell you who I'm lacking. I first saw in your junior high event, Jacoby at Elkins.
Jacoby last night. John Lucas came and was in the building when Elkins played Bel Air, because a lot of those Bel Air kids play for the JL3. And one thing about John Lucas, man, I give him his credit and give him his props on something. If you play for his program, he gonna come see you play, man. He gonna come support your babies, man. Yeah. One thing about it, man, I'm telling you. I mean, just and I've noticed
basketball, Jimmy. Some of these guys don't like basketball. John loved basketball too, man.
Yeah, he could have, but traveling across town and going to support your babies when they don't have on his uniform, that means a lot, man. That means a lot. And so Jacoby was there. He didn't score but 6 points in that loss to Bel Air. But he was all over the place. It's one of those where that's why you sometimes he's longer. He's added an inch or maybe an inch and a half to his frame. Since I don't know when last time you saw him. He's taller than whenever you saw him last. And he's long, but he's so unselfish.
Is this school on Ella Boulevard, Jimmy?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. On Ella. Okay. Right near, like going toward MI3, but a lot closer in.
Yeah.
A lot close in. Hey, and it's right off the Beltway. If you come in the Beltway, you get off on Ella, and you shoot down and go a little bit outside the Beltway, and you'll get out Ben Davis High School. You guys come and check it out, man. Check out the action. And I'm so proud as we go. I got on my red shirt today for a reason, because the mighty Rams of Cashmere appear to be back. Adam, I got a red shirt. I got a red folder today. I'm printing my paper in red and white. Cashmere, the mighty Rams, they got a 10th grader, or a rising 10th grader named Daryl Flowers. He got a chance to be special.
They got a new coach over there, right?
New coach Dominique Johnson. And shout out to Dominique Johnson for getting the job a week and a half ago. And he found these kids and rallied them together to buy in to coming and play in a grassroots in a non-scholastic event. That's something that's special. That's special. So anyway, guys, we got to get up out of here, man. Share the show on your way out the door, and we'll see you guys with tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah,
the game gonna start soon. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Thursday. Got to get up out of here, man. The Astros up 5-1, guys. Astros up on the Mets, and
I'm gonna go finish this bottle, and then I'm gonna try to come. I'm gonna need somebody to drive me though.
Yeah, you're gonna need you to drive. We need you to drive. Get your drive. They got to be go drive him out there and leave him out there. We get him a hotel room. Uber his ass back home. Chop, get up out of here. Peace.
We out.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the